I am a really big fan of boneless wings, and I know other people may not feel the same way, but I think that they're just so fun and easy to snack on. Today I made some boneless wings in my air fryer, and I was really shocked at how quick and easy they were to make. So I started with 2 chicken breasts that I cut into about 1-inch pieces, maybe a little bit bigger than that. And I seasoned them up with all the seasonings you see here, except the cayenne pepper. I didn't add that. I added salt, pepper, some paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder. I kind of just eyeballed everything, and then I mixed it all really well to make sure that all the seasonings were evenly spread. And then I prepared my flour mixture. So here to this flour I'm adding some salt, some pepper. I also added some paprika and a little bit of that cayenne pepper. Not too much because I didn't want this to be too spicy, but I just mixed everything together really well and set that aside while I prepared my egg mixture, which is pretty much just 2 eggs that I cracked into this bowl and then just whisked them together really well. And after I whisk the eggs together, I'm going to set that aside, and then I'm going to start to coat each piece of chicken in the egg and then toss it in the flour mixture. You can also add the flour to a Ziploc bag and then kind of shake all of the chicken in there after you toss it into the egg mixture. I don't mind the extra dish, and it saves me a plastic bag, so I don't mind doing it this way. And you can also do several at a time like I did here. I didn't want to do them one at a time, so I kind of just started doing a few pieces of chicken at a time and tossing them into the egg and then into the flour. And then once everything is coated in the egg, I just toss all of the chicken around in the flour, and I grabbed each piece and made sure that it was well coated in flour, and then I set it on this wire rack. Here I had my air fryer preheating at 390 degrees for a couple of minutes, and once it's preheated, I'm going to add all of the chicken into my air fryer. Well, as much of the chicken as I can fit in a single layer. You don't want to do too much in here because if it's overcrowded, the chicken won't crisp up as well. So you want to make sure that it's just in a single layer. And after I added all of the chicken, I'm going to air fry this at 390 degrees for about 5 minutes. I also sprayed some avocado oil on here before it went into the air fryer. You can also use olive oil. This is just what I had on hand this time. And after 5 minutes, this is what it looked like. I gave it a little shake and then sprayed it again with some more oil and then put it back into the air fryer for another 3 minutes or so. And this is what it looked like once it was done. I used a meat thermometer to make sure the chicken was fully cooked to 165 degrees, and this was. So here I'm just going to toss that into this bowl, and then I cooked up my second batch, and here goes the second batch. And once your chicken is done, you can coat it in your favorite sauce. Today I was craving some buffalo sauce. This wasn't the best buffalo sauce that I've had, but it was a really quick one that I put together. I melted a 1/4 cup of butter, and then I added a 1/4 cup of hot sauce. I am using some tapatio that I had in my pantry. I don't think it's the best hot sauce for chicken wings, but it's what I had. If you have Frank's Red Hot, that is so much better, so I would recommend that. I also added a dash of garlic powder and a dash of Worcestershire sauce. I really hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm not sure if I did. I gave that all a mix, and then I tasted it to see if it needed anything. It was very buttery at this point, so I added another 1/4 cup of tapatio because I just felt like I needed some more hot sauce. I also added a little bit of vinegar because tapatio isn't super vinegary, so I wanted a little bit of vinegar in there. And this was good. It wasn't the best, but it was good enough. And I poured all of that sauce over the wings, and that's pretty much it. I just tossed everything together, and these were done. And I was pleasantly surprised at how juicy these were because chicken breast tends to dry out really quickly, but I think that if you don't overcook it in the air fryer, these come out perfect. I had some leftovers that I ended up reheating in the air fryer the next day, and they were still really good. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.